Today's show, I'm going to tell you how you can kill, notice the word kill your shame. In order to do so, I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story, how I helped myself, how I helped other people, and how I'm eventually going to help you. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. So this is about shame. It is one of the most destructive elements in the entire world. This, global warming, World War III, top 3. I'm just teasing. Anyways, before we start, folks, go ahead. This is a brand new channel. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. That will help us out a lot. I have 3 followers right now. Let's do this. Anyways, shame, okay? Most people think of shame as embarrassed, right? But it actually has this like multitude of, let's call it bodies. Like there's different bodies of shame, because it's like you can feel shame, like genuine embarrassment shame, like, oh, my pants fell off I'm on stage, like I'm embarrassed, right? Or you can have shame that's a deep-rooted belief, like I'm not worth it. Very exaggerated phrase. Or you can actually have a shame-based self, which is your own identity that's created and foundationally on shame. That was I used to shoot before I actually posted these. I did a lot of that. But that's not the point, okay? I want to talk to you about how to kill the shame. And I use the word kill because we're after death, which means it no longer arises. We no longer feel it. It's not a thing. It doesn't mean that you won't feel embarrassed if your pants fall off while you're on stage. But what it does mean is that you can go throughout your life and live authentically and live confidently without having to worry about feeling ashamed of yourself. Now, this is something near and dear to my heart, and that's why I want to tell you about this. And I had to shoot a show today. Is, you know, for me, I had a lot of shame. I dealt a lot with this, you know, it had a lot to do with my body. And we're going to do body. We're going to go into body shame. I promise you that. That's one of my favorite and least favorite topics. But we're going to talk about that. But what I'm saying is I felt ashamed of myself. And I tried to make me into a person who wouldn't have shame by going to the nice college, by getting a fancy job, by trying to make a bunch of money, by doing everything correctly, by, you know, being super attractive. None of those things actually made me more confident, because I'm, in fact, reinforcing my shame. And I'm not going to go back into shame-based identity. I want to talk to you about how you can do the same thing. Well, actually, I didn't tell you what I did. Hold on. Let me back up from here. Let me tell you this, okay? So I have not killed shame 100%. I've killed a lot of it, though, and I'm living authentically. That's why you see these videos. I've been wanting to make something about mental health for a long, long time. The problem was I was so ashamed of my mental health because, you know, here I come out giving you guys life advice, giving people mental health advice. People need to understand that I have a mental illness. Whoa, there are people, though I've been struggling this for 10 years, dominating for the last 2.5 for sure, but struggling total, having it for 10 years, they don't know that I have it. Because I function normally. Why would they? I'm not just going to bring it up randomly. It's not like we're hanging out and we're doing jiu-jitsu. I'm like, hey, bro, sweet triangle choke. Did you know I have bipolar? Like, it's not going to be a thing. It's not going to be a thing. And if you have a mental illness, I don't recommend that you say it to everyone anyways. But what I'm saying is my shame of my mental illness, other people finding out, held me back from the show. And even within the show, and this is why I'm making this one about shame and how we're going to kill it and how you're going to kill it. And by the time this episode's over, you will know how to. I promise, okay? What ended up happening, okay, was I'm starting this show. It's brand new. Every YouTube channel starts at 0. And I had that moment that everyone has when they make stuff, or just in general, is you see someone else further along than you. And this one happened to be an attractive female, right? And she's doing similar stuff. Just I have a very different voice than her. And you see her, and you're like, whoa, this lady's got a sweet setup with a plant. She got bunch of followers. I click on her page. She's got a PhD, masters, all this blah, blah, blah. And what happens, right, when you see that stuff, I immediately find what I don't have. That's the shame, right? The shame is finding what I don't have in comparison to her. Well, one, I don't have a plant. No, just kidding. One is I don't have a PhD in mental health, if there ever was such a thing. What I have is real life experience. I got that street cred. I got the things that you need to succeed. I've weeded through all the BS that's out there with all these stuff, okay? Whatever. I got a chip on my shoulder. I don't need a PhD. If anyone PhD wants to come on here and debate me, I'm down. Bring the heat. Anyways, because I don't care about PhDs, even though my shame does. We'll get to that in a second. I don't care about PhDs. I care about helping people. I've seen my voice. I've seen what I teach. I've seen what I do authentically help people with mental illness, and I watch them get better, and that makes me so effing happy that I wanted to just talk to a camera about it. That's what makes me happy, honestly. Like, I'm not necessarily the happiest person in the world, but when I see people recover from things they're struggling with because of stuff that I helped them with, that they taught, that we built together. This is not a top-down, I'm not telling you guys what to do, that we built together, and you'll see that in some of our conversation posts. What we built together became good and successful. That's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to listen to this and either say, that guy's a bunch of shit, that guy's amazing, or that was shit, this guy's amazing. Take what you need and leave the rest, but apply it to your life and start to get better. Okay? Little tangent. Anyways, see all these PhDs. I'm like, no one wants to listen to me. I got a PhD. I saw that's my shame. What my shame did is it took control of my mind and changed my perception. It looked to what I lack. Okay? So, when we want to annihilate shame, right? First is identification. First, you need to identify that you are going through a shame-based experience. It's, I'm not enough. I'm not attractive enough. It usually starts with I'm not, right? I'm not rich. I'm not this. I'm not that. That's you finding what you lack, okay? Identify. When you have shame, you are finding something that you lack, and you're making your value go down, okay? I'm not going to say don't do that, because guess what? If all I had to say was, don't be ashamed of yourself, no one have shame. We all be freaking confident, okay? The way to kill shame, and we're getting here, okay? And I mean, I've been dealing with this a lot. The way to deal with shame is to identify it, right? But it also then needs to be dissected, because what you feel shamed about, right? Like this PhD thing, it's never what the actual object is. There's always deeper and deeper and deeper layers, okay? We need to break it down. You say, Evan, that's a lot of work. Well, you want to get rid of shame? You want to kill shame? It takes some work, okay? So here's the work that needs to be done. I identify. I see a lady with PhD. I'm like, dang, I don't have a PhD. Then I dissect it. Why is a PhD so important? Oh, because people respect me. Okay, people respect people who don't have PhDs all the time. Tony Robbins doesn't have a PhD. Okay, it can't be that. I perceive a PhD as being something that's respected. Why? I learned that from my mom, who always thought education was such a big deal. Okay, now I learned from my mom that education is a big deal. If I got educated, got a PhD, then my mom will respect me more. Boom. If my mom respects me more, I'm getting more of that motherly love that everyone craves as a child. Boom. I just figured it out. Somehow my brain has linked PhD with childhood need for love, and that's how it strings together. So when I see something I don't have that I had learned previously to make me help myself or make me get the love that I needed, I get ashamed about it. You say, holy bleepsy bleeps, that's a lot. Well, start simple, okay? So this is what I want you guys to do. This is how you kill shame, okay? You identify it, and then you dissect it, okay? We dissect it together. Let's do something a little bit not as deep. It's actually as deep, but I'm going to stop before we get super later. Body image, okay? I struggled with body image since I was 9. I know a effing lot about body image. But we're going to say, I'm ashamed of my body because I'm fat. Sorry, unless you're fat happy or whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to make you guys happy right now. I'm not trying to appease to the culture. You're ashamed of yourself because you're fat. You say, I look disgusting and I feel disgusting, okay? Identify. Go, okay, that's my shame talking. What am I lacking? Well, I'm lacking a fit body. Then let's break. What do you need a fit body for? Well, fit people are more attractive. Who taught you that? Well, that's just what everybody. No, that's what you think. You go, okay, what the hell? Now, I think fit people are more attractive. You need to understand right now that fitness is not the only thing that is attractive in person. That you're not discussing the way you are. That you don't necessarily need to be fit to be attractive. So stop linking fitness with attractiveness. Let's do something else. I'm dumb. Well, what are you dumb? I can't do math well. I'm ashamed that I have my math skills. Okay, why? Well, smart people get ahead in life and they make more money. Okay, why is getting ahead in life so important? Well, I want to have status. Okay, well, there's people who make a lot of money, have a lot of status that are awful at math, arguably dyslexic. So why do you associate math with money and math with status? You can get status without math, so eliminate that. Stop connecting the two dots. That's what the shame does. That's what the shame brings to the table, is it finds what you lack and then finds what you want that you don't have and then crushes them together over and over and over again, okay? So I just want to extend this because I want to talk about myself, but not like a monologue. I'm telling how this can help you, okay? Is I had a lot of shame, right? And I tried to fix it, like I said in the beginning tried to get the things that I lacked. It didn't work, right? Because I didn't understand the psychology. Once I understood the psychology, though, guess what happened? I was able to stabilize myself and then go out and achieve some of the goals that I wanted, right? Let's use all the examples that I said before. Fitness, okay? I now understand that fitness does not mean attractiveness, right? But I still want to be in shape because it's healthy and I think it looks good. Okay, modest. Let's set a goal. Let's accomplishment. I said it. I accomplished it. I feel good about it. I don't need it because I understand the difference, right? But I accomplished a goal. Good. Do that. Shame shouldn't take away your goals, but shame should not be a motivator. Different episode. Okay, let's do what did I say? I remember the math one. Let's do that one. I'm not smart. I'm done with math. Okay. Well, why? Because you want status, you want money. You think smarter people get ahead. So set a goal to earn more money and then accomplish your goal via 17,000 other entrepreneur YouTubes. Accomplish that goal and then feel good about it, right? It's okay to go out there and accomplish your goals. What I'm saying is you don't eliminate the need for that thing. It's okay to want to be in shape. It's okay to want to have money. It's okay to want to have status or education or whatever it is, right? But make sure shame is not motivating you, because when shame motivates you, nothing is ever enough. There's never enough. There will always be someone who has more money or more power or more education or is smarter or better looking, and you will always attract that and suck your own life force out by comparing yourself to them. Stop. Just I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying identify when you're doing it and break it down, okay? Those are the keys. Those are the keys, folks. And I'm out here. I'm killing my shame, making the show, talking to you guys, trying to give you that real talk mental health advice. Someone asked me, and I'll end with this, what is it? I'm like, well, I just think about when I was 25 and I was all up in my head, I was just like, woo, crazy. Like, it'd be cool if on YouTube, like, I found a dude who's like me. He kind of talks like me. He doesn't give me all this frou-frou happy talk and all this gush and all these research blah, 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 and just tells me like it is. And then I can try it or tell the guy to F off. Like, that's what I would want when I'm 25. So I'm trying to talk to that audience, okay? If you like sunshine and rainbows and ponies and you like gratitude and you like research, you like PhDs, that ain't me, bro. What I'm trying to give you guys is that real shit that actually works, okay? Given to you in such a way that makes sense, okay? I know sometimes I get a little complicated, I get a little drawn out, but listen to the pieces. Remember what you remember. Use that. The best proof is experience, and it works, okay? You don't need faith in what I say. You don't need research in what I say. What you do is you go out and you try it, and when it works, you go, holy F, Evan was right. Okay, guys, thank you so much. If there's stuff you want me to cover, please comment below. You guys are awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.